Welcome back. In this video we will have a look at formatting strings using the .uppercase, lowercase, title case, and have a look at using the .format method as a placeholder for strings. Please like and subscribe, and let's get coding. So firstly I will show you some methods, and then I will give you some practical examples of where to use these methods. So let's say we are taking a username, so creating a variable of username, and I'm going to put a name in here, but I'm mixing up the character case. So I've got a capital K and then capital Bob. And now I want to change that all to lowercase, uppercase, or title case. So I can create a new variable. I'm just going to call this new username. Make that equal username, which is the one that contains the string of King Bob. And then here I'm going to use the method .lower. So if I now do print new username, then this will print the string all in lowercase because I've told it to be lowercase. So here we can see the print here, instead of being a capital K and a capital Bob, it's now all lowercase. We can use the same for uppercase. So if I just copy this and then new user, if I comment this one out, so oops, comment, and this time rather than lower, do upper. Now this is a command, so it's case sensitive. So upper, and run that again. And here we can see that that is now all uppercase. The next one is title case, which is sometimes quite nice to use. So if I just paste this again and then change this to title and run again, F5 or function F5 on a Mac, we can see that that's changed it to the first letter of the word being capitalized. Okay, so just looking at this in a little bit of a practical sense, let's say I want to take a user's input and I want to change it to a particular character case. Now for this example I will ask for a name. So if I say username equals input and then please enter your name. Please enter your name, and then if I change that input to title case, and then let's print a slightly more user-friendly string, so something like hello, and then plus the variable of new username. Okay, let's just run this. So F5 or function F5 on a Mac to run. Let's say I do my name all lowercase, which isn't very neat. And then hopefully this line here, print hello plus new username, changes that J to a capital J to give the user a little bit neater feedback. Now we're going to have a look at using the .format method, which is a different way of joining strings with variables. To do this, I'm just going to comment out these lines here. So, oops. So, 3 single quotation marks. And again. So I'm going to create 2 new variables to use, and the first one I'll put name equals, just for an example, let's say Jane, if I can spell, Jane, and then I'll say food equals jelly. Food equals jelly. Okay, so a different method of printing both of these in a sentence, in a string. So I can do, for example, print, and then I'm going to use the curly brackets. Now, this is just what's called a placeholder. It's there ready to hold some information, and later I will tell it what to put inside that placeholder. Again, if I use another placeholder and then close these speech marks, I can then say .format, and then I now need to tell Python what to put in those placeholders I've created. So in the first placeholder I want to put name, and then in the second placeholder I want to put food, and then close these brackets and close the larger brackets. If I run this program now, And then here we can see the output is Jane likes jelly. Now I could mix this up a bit if I wanted. I don't need to use that variable. I could put a new string in, so I could say Jane likes veg, and run again, and then we see the outcome Jane likes veg. Now using this method when we get to the database section is crucial. However, we won't normally use this method in most of the times that we join strings to variables. You'll get used to which one to use as we move through the course. I hope you found this video useful. Please feel free to ask any questions or leave comments on YouTube, or leave questions at computersciencecafe.com, and feel free to download some of the free resources from computersciencecafe.com which complement this course.